I see. I love this kind of stuff. It's not massively complicated playing, but it's groovy. We've got this cool kind of call and response and lots of repetition. And a lot of people crap on Mick Jagger, but this album, Blue and Lonesome, came out a few years ago. It went to #1 in the general album charts. Blues Harmonica at #1. There are not a lot of players out there who've managed that, so we have to give him his dues on that level already. But just the playing, he knows what he's doing. You know, he's when he's playing that 2-draw, 3-draw half step bend, he's making sure that he's hitting that in tune. It makes sense musically, and his rhythm is totally locked in and dialed in. Yeah, I think that the one thing that I will say, for me personally, it's a little bit dirty, as in it feels like it's been kind of, dirt has been added in post-production rather than with his hands. Anyway, let's listen to a little bit more.
She's my desire, she's my desire. Came over this morning by 4:30. Find that door lying on my floor. From where you left me, you just don't know. We heard some bad talk, something that you said, something that you said, something that you said.
Okay, so not the greatest harmonica player on the planet, but extremely musical, and that I think goes so far. So he's playing these licks that are quite simple, but he's not overplaying. He's knowing his limitations. He's not doing something that I hear a lot of people who don't know how to play harmonica do, which is doing I'm just going to breathe in and out really quickly through the harmonica. He's not doing that. He's actually got licks and he's repeating them in a musical way, doing these nice kind of call and response ideas. It's great. It's what it needs to be. Let's listen some more.
Baby, please don't go. Well, I love you. You'll never know. You'll never know. You'll never know. My kind of baby, you know it so. I ain't gonna tell you, it ain't no joke. No, it ain't no joke. No, it ain't no joke. It ain't no joke.
I love that articulation. It's such a cool rhythm.
Come on back, baby. You know you done me
So many fun
wrong.
inflections.
You know I love
Very cool.
you. Please come on home. Come on back 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 home.
See this? A harmonica is a textural instrument, and it really changes the vibe of a song when you have it on there. And I love this. those nice kind of double stops that are expanding into chords, and they've got some delay on there so that it repeats and repeats and repeats and repeats, and then he plays some little licks over it, and it adds texture and depth to the music. It's very cool. Nice. I think it's a great cut. There are things that a harmonica player would do differently. It would be a little bit more precise here and there with the licks. Maybe the licks might be a little bit more complicated. Maybe that would be a bad thing. You know, maybe the kind of nice, simple licks is what it needed. To me, the recording sounds great because Mick Jagger is so musical and he has great rhythm and great feel, and that makes up for so much. I really think that rhythm and feel are a lot more important than note choice and technique. Certainly for the listener. When you start getting dialed into the nitty-gritty and you get obsessive, then yeah, you start noticing these little things, the sloppiness. But as a listener who wants to hear some harp and wants to get that texture, Mick Jagger's got it down. And yeah, #1 album with blues harmonica. So you know that doesn't happen very often. So hats off, and yeah, cool playing, Mick. All right, thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you like this kind of video, if you want me to do more harmonica teacher reacts to X. Just let me know, post in the comments. Let me know if there are any songs you want me to react to. Write them in the comments, and I'll try and do some. All right, thank you so much. Take it easy. Happy harping.